Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the USF Bulls and the Bowling Green Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
USF made one of the most interesting hires in the coaching carousel. Brian Hartline is a proven winner as a player and an assistant. Now he'll have an opportunity, first time as a head coach. We will see if he's able to get USF back on top. Nice.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Falcons headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the USF Bulls offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Michael Van Buren. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Makes the grab in their space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. The short hands, it's Sullivan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Maybe a crease. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
So Bowling Green's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score. You missed the 52-yard field goal. Come up empty on the drive. And now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the... They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Might as well stick with him. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Gives it on the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down?
Maybe some room here. They bring him down, but once again, this offense moves the chains on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They'll run the option and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Bulls will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the 1st. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Falcons. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
This USF offense will open this drive right here. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is...
Breaks into the open. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Isaac. Hard running there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Dumps it off in the flats. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Down to the 6. Running inside, it's Isaac. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bulls! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Well, I'll give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Quarterback may change this route. Booster. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throwing right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To throw, it's Van Buren. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. Let's lead things off with Houston taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles. And it's Houston engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Bowling Green. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Baldwin. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short. picks up the first down. Oh, there's an alley on the left, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USF. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. The run inside. It's Baldwin. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. This offense has it with really good field position. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass, it's Van Buren. Makes the grab, it's Odom. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Makes a man miss. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Goes to the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls it again on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! And that one will give them the lead.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with... on a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on 1st down. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Walton. Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Quarterback making checks.
Freeze. Level. Return. Let it go.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. The quick out. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Release to the back. Finds him out of the backfield. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down of possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down.
Ready. Booster. Where did he go?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He might want another play. To the air, it's Walton. Throws to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running it to the right. Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. He'll try it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Selden. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Bulls have this offense rolling.
Here we go. Ready. 38. Go, go.
Running inside. It's Collins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Van Buren. Right on the money. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go right back to it. There's some room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bulls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The keeper on the option. Turning it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Walton. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30. Go, go.
The run inside. It's Baldwin. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Falcons are in the hurry-up. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Walton. the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. He's loose down the middle. He's at the takes it in. Touchdown Bulls. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen, though.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Sims. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Walton. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He's got the back in the middle.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Walton. using the quick game. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Moving out to the right. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
One more play to pad the stats. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's going to go down as time has